Hey folks, Wayne here, and I got another good one for you today. I got a few separate emails that I'm going to read to you, and they're mainly about folks who are taking people's animals. Let's talk about it. So, my first email comes from a woman and her daughter, and she didn't say where she lived, but she's saying that her daughter owns three white doves. They all live in the same cage. Sh the last week was when her daughter took rolled the cage out to the front porch to clean it. She left the cage out on the front porch. She went back inside of her home to get new paper and the cleaning stuff that she uses to clean the cage. These doves are trained. She opens the cage, they fly up into the tree, she cleans the cage, and then she has a special wooden thing that she clicks and the birds will fly back to the cage. On this particular morning, when she pulled the cage outside, she walked into the house, but she hadn't yet let the doves out of the cage to go to the tree. And she was in there for about 10 minutes gathering the things to clean the cage. When she came back outside, all three doves were missing. She called her mother. When her mom got outside, she started panicking. She ran out to the street and noticed three men walking in the middle of the street away from her house, and they were a little ways down the street already. She ran up to the men because she heard one of the doves screaming. As she approached the men, they turned around and they pulled out shiny, sharp things on her. I can't say what they pulled out, but you can imagine what they pulled out, and told her that the birds are theirs and to leave her alone. This is terrible. She immediately ran back to the house, called the police, and the police told her there's nothing that they can do. It took the police all day, like 8 hours, to get to the house. When the police arrived at the house, they bombarded me in questions that I could not answer. And then they proceeded to tell me, because there's no video footage of it, nobody's seen anything, that there was absolutely nothing they could do. Her daughter had just lost over $5,000 of these three pet trained white doves, and no one could do nothing about it. People, I'm hearing this all over. I got so many emails from people taking animals from people, and I don't know what the deal is. And this is disgusting. But I do have another email about the same thing. Hey, Wayne, my name is Mike, and I live in Colorado, but he doesn't say where. Uh, about a week ago, in the alley behind my house, I heard a commotion. I went out to see what the commotion was about, and a man was breaking into my neighbor's house. I can hear him busting the windows out. When I called the police immediately with my cell phone, I thought that they would make it there in time. But the man went in, grabbed my neighbor's dog, and came out of the house with nothing but her dog. She owns a poodle. I'm not sure what kind it is. It's just a cute little white furry poodle. The poodle cries when my neighbor's not home. So the man must have heard the poodle crying, went into our backyard, busted the glass to the back door, reached in, opened the door, and grabbed the poodle and ran out of the house, back into the backyard, back into the alley, passed me up. The strange thing is when he looked at me, he said in some weird, um, I guess he didn't speak English, that it's going to be good as he ran past him. He turned the corner, and it took the police over an hour to get there. By the time the police got there, there was nothing they can do. They dusted for fingerprints. I told my neighbor about it when she got home. She was distraught. She was emotionally destroyed, for she had had that baby since it was a puppy. She had raised that puppy for the last 6 years. That was her only companion. I feel so bad for her. I actually went out and bought her a new puppy. Now, I know it couldn't replace the one that this man stole from her, but she was so happy just to get a new puppy. Please share this, because this is happening. It seems like it's happening all over the United States these days. And I don't know why people are going after poor animals, but they are. And you know where they're from. I can't say, I'm telling you guys this, I can't say, but he does say it starts with an H. So you can only use your mind. And that's the end of his story. Anyway, that's enough for now. On the better hand is I'm Wayne, and I'll talk to you on the next one.